So let us see the question number 41 from GATE 2011. It is a 2-mark question coming from X-Ray. For a cubic metal with a lattice parameter of 3.92 angstroms, the first 4 peaks from the X-ray pattern taken with copper K alpha 1.5405 wavelength occur at 2 theta values of 39.7, 46.2, 67.5 and at 81.3. The crystal structure of the metal is dash, and he provided some options to us. Okay. So ultimately we need to find the crystal structure type, right? And obviously it is of cubic, right? So we have enough resources to solve this particular question in 2 ways. One is actually very lengthy way, and I'm very short to tell you. So basically, if we can remember our Bragg's law, n lambda is equal to 2d sin theta, right? And again, n lambda is equal to 2 into a by root of h square plus k square plus l square into sine of Bragg angle, that means sin theta, right? And we know it is 1, and lambda he has given, a he has given, theta values he has given, right? So if you can find your h1, k1, l1 and hk values, you can actually get whether it is simple cubic, BCC, FCC or diamond cubic. But there is a loop here. See, if you can list down the h scale value, then we can actually understand. Let us say for simple cubic, we have your h scale value sequence something like, let us see for first 3 at least. Simple cubic will be having 100 followed by 110 followed by 111, right? Whereas for BCC, this will be the first peak 110. Whereas for FCC, 111 will be the first peak. Where for diamond cubic also 111 will be the first peak. For BCC and FCC, your second peak will be same. That means 200 and 200, right? For BCC, the third peak will be 211. For an FCC, it is 220 because it should be 8 and it should be 6. For a diamond cubic, this value will be, I think this should come here. That means 220 and then followed by 311. Okay, at least you should remember the first 2 at least. Okay. Okay. So let us assume that we have come to a conclusion that the peaks are actually 111. I mean the first H1, K1, L1 values are actually 111 because once you substitute the 13.7 by 2, let's say you got this 111 H scale values. Based on that, you can actually cannot conclude it's an FCC or diamond cube because the peaks are same, right? So that means you are supposed to do your 200, right? Again, that means you again need to find your H2, K2, L2 values. So that is actually you need to do 2 times. Okay. So that's why he actually given this particular question. So but we know another trick actually here, another shortcut, which says that if your sin theta 2 by sin theta 1, right? If it is coming 1.15, it is an FCC, right? It is an FCC. If it is coming something like 1.414, it is actually BCC or simple cubic. Then if it is actually coming 1.632, then it is actually diamond cubic. There you can actually differentiate, right? So based on these angles, these 39.7, 46.2, 67.5, if you can just observe, they are actually of FCC type. If you can maybe see, because 39.7 is actually 40 and 46.2 is actually 6 degrees only. And again, for the third peak, that is actually at 67.5. So if you can observe, the first 2 peaks are actually closer, separated by the third peak of 67.5. So we know for an FCC, the pattern will be 2 peaks, 2 1 2 1 pattern, right? That's why 3 4 8 11 12 16, right? Whereas for a BCC, it is an equal spacing. So by just looking at the peaks, we can actually say that it is an FCC. Our answer is done. To further confirm whether it is an FCC or not, you don't need to calculate your H scale. Because if you calculate, it can be diamond cubic also based on your H1, K1, L1, right? So you just calculate the sin theta 2 by sin theta. Sin of theta 2, that means 46.2. That is a 2 theta value. That means 46.2 by 2 by sin of 39.7 by 2, right? If we can substitute these values in our gate calculator, the answer is 1.15, right? So that means it is an FCC.